All right, guys, I'm gonna clean up the lens. I'm gonna get started. All right, what's up, everyone? Today's Monday. Today's YouTube live day. So I have not made a YouTube live video in about 2 weeks. So the number one question that I have been getting in DMs, in Instagram messages, on Twitter messages is, am I quitting day trading? Did I quit day trading? Where the hell have I been? Did I blow up and lose all my money? Okay. So guys, couple things is, number one, I don't make these videos, because I have to. I make these videos because I want to. And the truth of the matter is that I've been sick for about a week and a half. And the last thing I want to do when I'm sick is work and make videos for people that don't even watch it. So I had strep throat for about a week and a half, and I am slowly starting to feel better. I've been on antibiotics for fucking weeks, and finally I got my voice back. So a lot of stuff has happened in the market in the last 2 weeks since I've made these videos, right? Number one is I had my biggest day of the year on INDO. I made $670,000 in one day, all right? And I wasn't able to even recap that video because I was sick, okay? So that was an amazing, amazing day that I had. It was a first red day setup. And I actually made a video for the members only. I came on Austin's strategy webinar with Bao and recapped that. So if you are an MIC member, you could just write in INDO first red day into the search bar and you're gonna see everything. So just because I didn't make videos for 2 weeks doesn't mean that I blew up. Does not mean that I'm quitting day trading. Does not mean that I am fucking losing my ass. I actually had my biggest day ever and I couldn't even fucking talk about it, right? Anyway, so what else has been happening in this market, guys? What else has been happening? So we have now entered a market where things are starting to pick back up again, right? So from, I would say, November until March, the small cap market that we were trading was pretty freaking dead. There was not much action. There was not much opportunities, but hey, here we are. Because of INDO, because of the oil sector play, we had the opportunity of a lifetime on these stocks, right? So a couple things I want to talk about on these stocks as well is we mentioned our new partnered broker, Success Trader, okay? So we are no longer partnered with Cobra. We found a better deal for our members. In my opinion, they have a better commission rate. In my opinion, they have a better locate rate. And I have personally closed my Cobra account to exclusively trade with Success Trader. And Success Trader is the broker that I made $670,000, $680,000 on INDO. So I mentioned that I'd be starting a small account, a $30,000 account with Success Trader. And then what ended up happening is we had a monster first red day opportunity. So because that opportunity was so massive, because I did not want to miss out on that opportunity, I wired in a bunch of money into my Success Trader account. I made a shitload of money trading INDO, and then I wired out that money and put it in the bank. So as amazing as that $680,000 was, it's all going to the tax man, right? It's all going to the tax man. But our partner broker, Success Trader, is freaking awesome. I wired down my account back to normal to 30,000, and here I was today able to make, I think it was like $11,000. So I posted it on Instagram. So if you guys have any questions about that new partnered broker, if you guys have any questions about it, just go to successtrader.com, message them, and there's an awesome MIC commission rate. And in my opinion, I think the locates are even better price than the commission. So also, there is a get paid to trade route. So if you use this special MIC route, there's an opportunity for you to make more rebates than your commissions, guys. So if you have any questions about that broker, it's the broker that Bao and I are using. It's the broker that we're going to be using going forward, and the members are loving it so far. So let's talk about trading again, right? So today I was actually very proud of my trading. I didn't make the most in terms of P&L wise. Sure, $11,000 is a great amount of money. But personally, guys, the P&L is not what did it for me today. My stock selection did it for me today. So if you guys have been trading this market, you've noticed that there's a big time runner, MULN, right? MULN has been running like crazy, guys, like crazy. And what happened on Friday is there was an insider sell. The CEO of the company dumped $200,000 worth of shares, right? $200,000 or 200,000 shares, either way, 200,000, right? So you have to think to yourself, if the CEO of a company is dumping his shares, why the fuck should you as an investor buy those shares? But what ended up happening, guys, that dump was a trap, right? So MULN, in my opinion, guys, is one of the most crowded shorts of the week because every single person wants to nail that short. Every single person wants to attack it. And for me, I've realized when every single person is trying to short the same stock, it is an avoid, right? You want to avoid that because everyone is on the same side of the trade. So for example, if a stock is extremely easy to borrow, that means that everyone is on the same side of that stock short. If a stock is being pumped by chat rooms and manipulators and all these furus, chances are it's probably long crowded. So in the case of MULN, I think it's very short crowded. So what I did very, very well last week and into this week is I didn't even touch it. And because I didn't touch it, I was able to attack and make money on every single other name. So stock selection is very important in this market, guys. So what I've been doing is I've been attacking the oil sympathies. People don't care about the oil stocks anymore, right? They were last week's movers. They were the movers from 2 weeks ago. Why the hell am I trading it? I'm trading it because no one's looking at it. No one cares about it, right? Everyone forgot about it. Sure, it may have a little bit less volume. Sure, it may not be as volatile. But for the past 3 days in a row, I've been making money on INDO. So what happened today was IMPP, another oil sympathy sector play, had a toxic offering. Traded all the way up to $9 during the height of the oil boom and had an offering at $1.50, man. 90% discount on the offering from how high it hit. That's very toxic, guys, toxic. So in my opinion, I thought that because IMPP had this horrible offering, that all these oil stocks would be great shorts. What ended up happening is the US oil, gapped up today, and all these other oil sympathies gapped up. And hey, I was in there early pre-market shorting INDO around $34. And right when the market opened, it tanked all the way down to $31. And I made a bunch of money sitting on my ass and just sticking to my plan because no one cared about the oil stocks anymore. No one cared about it because MULN was moving. NLSN was moving. So all these people that are a little bit less experienced are trading the shiny hot stock of the day, the hot chick of the day. Meanwhile, I am trading the stocks that you guys forgot about, but I'm putting it in the watch list. Every day I'm putting these stocks on the watch list because that's my exact trades that I'm taking, right? So anyway, today was really good on INDO. Today was really good on a bunch of other side chick names. And basically, when this MULN eventually does a first red day, that's what I'm going to be attacking it. This NLSN, eventually, when it reverses, hey, maybe I'm going to short a low-hanging fruit tomorrow. But until then, I am going to keep trading the broken, forgotten names because the broken and forgotten names make me more comfortable because all the shorts forgot about it. It is still long crowded, okay? The oil sympathy, the oil sector plays are all long crowded. Every time that motherfucker bounces, I'm gonna be there to short it because everyone is stuck long. Meanwhile, on MULN, they are all stuck short, okay? Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? So, to recap, I did not blow up. I did not quit day trading. I did not get destroyed. I made nearly $1 million in a week. I got strep throat. I couldn't enjoy it. And I'm going to fucking pay my taxes like every other American out there, right? And then today I made $11,000 sticking to the side chicks, sticking to the stocks in the watch list, and avoiding the hot stocks of the day. So does that make sense before I move on to the next topic of the day? If that makes sense, guys, leave a like on the video. Let me know that this stuff is making sense for you guys. Like I said, I don't need to make these videos. I make these videos because I want to help. I have made millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars in the market, right? And a 20-minute YouTube video is not gonna change my life, but it might be able to change your life, right? So don't take this stuff for granted. Yes, for 2 weeks, I was not able to make videos. I apologize, I'm sorry, but I was sick. And in those 2 weeks, there was monster opportunities of money to be made. Yes, I was still in MIC helping members. Yes, I was still trying to do my part, but for all these, freeloaders on YouTube, I mean, for God's sakes, man. But anyway, so that all makes sense. Now I'm gonna move on to the next topic. So, about 2 weeks ago, Tom Diesel, who is one of our moderators, he lives in Prague, and he was driving Uber for $500 a month, and he's close to making $1 million in his trading career. And when he does get to that $1 million point, he's going to be talking about it, but he's very, very, very close to going from $500 a month to becoming a millionaire day trading. Anyway, Tom Diesel is a great fucking man. And what he said is anyone that is an MIC and has family in Ukraine, I am willing to get on a phone call and personally mentor you with your trading so that, you could be able to afford to send some help to Ukraine. And I'm like, holy fuck, man. Like that was unbelievable that one of our moderators did that. So what I did is I did the same fucking thing. Tom Diesel, who is an incredible trader, an incredible friend, outdid me, right? He outdid me in trying to help, and I want to kind of pay that forward. So what Tom Diesel said is if anyone is from Ukraine and MIC, or anyone that needs help, DM me and I'm gonna mentor you to hopefully make some money to send to Ukraine. So I said the same thing. I said, you know what? If anyone has a family member in Ukraine or is family in Ukraine that needs a little bit of help trading, I will contact you. So that's over now. I'm gonna have 100,000 people that message me now, but that missed out. So I called one of these members who has family in Ukraine. They got their family out. Okay. So we talked about trading. And what he told me is, should I set a daily goal for myself in my trading? A daily P&L goal. And what do you think about that? So this was a great fucking question that I've been dying to make a video on because I think this is something that everyone needs to hear. So in my opinion, guys, having a daily P&L goal is one of the most toxic things that you could do for your trading. And let me tell you why. Trading is not linear. Just because you make $100 in January does not mean you're gonna make 100 or 200 in February. Just because you make $1 million in February does not mean you're gonna make $1 million in March. You might lose $1 million in March. So trading is not linear. Just because you make something in 1 month or 1 day does not mean that you're guaranteed to make it the next month or the next day. And what ends up happening is if you set yourself up with a P&L goal and trading is not linear, if you don't hit that goal, you fuck up your brain. So, in my opinion, having a P&L goal every single day is wrong. Wrong. Because you cannot judge yourself in trading based on how much money you make. I'm gonna give you an example. I made $11,000 today. It'd be pretty fucking nice to make that every single day, right? But if I tell myself that if I don't make $11,000 a day, that I failed, I am going to ruin my mentality. I am going to screw up my trading. Another example, I made $680,000 on the last first red day. What if I tell myself I have to make over $500,000 every first red day? If I don't, I'm gonna be a failure, I'm gonna be a loser, right? So what I told him instead of having a toxic P&L goal, of course we wanna make money. Of course we wanna get better. Well, what I told him is instead of having a daily P&L goal, have a daily process goal. Now, process is a fancy word that everyone's been throwing around since MIC started. Process for me is a routine, okay? It's a routine that I could stick to, that I could show up, and I can make money with every single day. So what I told him is instead of judging yourself based on how much money you make every day, judge yourself if you followed your plan, if you stuck to your target, and if you stopped out. That's it. If you judge yourself based on your plan and your process every day, then the P&L goal is irrelevant because you will make P&L long term. So if you are giving yourself a daily P&L target, in my opinion, you are fucked. You are fucked because God forbid you don't hit your target. Then you think to yourself, okay, my target was $500 a day. I hit $432. Now I gotta make fucking $68 more, bitch. Because if I don't, I failed my process today. Then what ends up happening is you overtrade, you trade random setups, and instead of making $68, you lose $680, right? And then you're fucked. So judge yourself based on if you followed your plan. If your plan was to short INDO, and instead you shorted MULN, you failed. It doesn't matter if you made $10,000, you failed. That is what you should be judging yourself on, guys. So forget these arbitrary P&L numbers, P&L targets, P&L fucking goals. Me, as a professional 7-figure trader, catching up on almost fucking 8 figures, right? 8 figures almost in my trading career. I am telling you, having an arbitrary P&L number is not gonna do you shit. Stick to your plan. Stick to your process. Judge yourself if you followed your plan. Judge yourself if you followed your process. And grade yourself based on that. Because if you are consistently hitting your goals of sticking to your process, I guarantee you will consistently make fucking money, bitch. That's it. That's it. So this call with this member from Ukrainian family, all this stuff, just opened up my eyes into a topic that I think all of you needed to hear, is goal setting. Set goals. It's fine. It's fine. But the problem is set goals in a way that makes sense. Irrelevant P&L goals make no sense. Set process goals. Did I stick to Alex's watches today? Or did I deviate? Did I trade the hot chick today? Or did I trade the side chick? Did I stop out when I said I would stop out? Or did I get stubborn? All of these things you could use to grade your trading accordingly, which will lead to your P&L goal anyway. Okay? So does that make sense, guys? These are high-level thinking topics, right? After trading for 8 goddamn years, thank God I'm not bald. Thank God I haven't gone crazy yet, right? But these are the lessons that trading teaches you, okay? And as your mentor, as your friend, I want you guys to make fucking money because trading changed my life, okay? If I didn't have trading, I would still probably making $100 a week at Starbucks. Now I'm making millions of dollars, guys, millions, in the comfort of my own home. I would not be able to afford this fucking jacket without trading, guys. So that's the reason why I come on here and I try to help you guys, is because the truth of the matter is that, like, fuck, man, I wish I had this when I started. There's so many scams. There's so many frauds. There's so many goddamn clowns. It's the craziest thing. I post a fucking P&L on Instagram and everyone's like, fake, Photoshop, fake, my ass, fake, you're a fucking fraud. Apparently all these guys that are experts in fake profits and all this shit think I'm a fraud. And then you go to all these fucking scammers. Oh my God, I love you. Thank you for changing my life. You're so helpful. Thank you for your pumps. I'm like, where the fuck are these geniuses at these fucking pumpers feeds? But all these geniuses are stuck fucking telling me I'm a scammer, right? At the end of the day, guys, I told this to Bao, and I'm gonna tell it to you guys too. You could call me a scammer all you want. You could call me a fraud all you want. You could say that I'm a fucking terrorist all you want. But for me, I do not let the opinions of people that do not know me make me change my life accordingly. I'm rich as fuck. As fuck. I could do whatever. You see his house right here? I could buy this shit in fucking cash, motherfucker. In fucking cash, I could buy it. But I'm not a fucking douchebag, right? So all these people that say fraud, scam, this and that, let them say whatever the hell they want, guys. Let them say whatever the hell they want, because at the end of the day, I am very confident in the person that I am. I am very comfortable in my own shoes. And most of the time, all these people are very insecure that are saying these things, right? So do you have any questions, guys? Do you guys have any questions? Do not let the opinions of people that do not know you dictate your life, guys. I am not very emotional when it comes to this stuff because it's just the way that I am. Other people get very emotional when they say this stuff. And you know what, guys? We are here to help you guys. I am here with millions of dollars in my pocket, still making fucking free videos for you guys that YouTube does not push. The algorithm doesn't push this. So now I have resorted to getting into lifestyle content. We have a new episode of the day trading vlog coming out this week. We have a Utah vlog with me and Bao coming out. So I'm hoping that most of that lifestyle stuff is what kind of gets you guys to be more entertained, to get more excited, because this education stuff, these free videos on how to get fucking rich, no one cares about, because I'm not showing my Lambo, I'm not showing my watch, I'm not showing anything. So it is what it is, guys. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment in the video, leave a like on the video. Maybe what I'll do is, for one person that leaves a comment on this video, I will pick them to win a free month of MIC. So let's just kind of do that, right? So like the video, subscribe to the video, leave a comment with one lesson, and I will give one person in the comments a free month of MIC, guys. So I hope this video helps. I'm gonna go back in MIC, I'm gonna help you guys some more, and I'm gonna take my strap